Hey guys, welcome to episode number 323. Today is Tuesday, so I have another tank tip for you, and this is going to be a no-brainer to everyone who's familiar with the fish keeping hobby, but please, please, please never release your pet fish, your aquarium fish, into the wild. I'm going to take this opportunity to share with you a video of me collecting an Oscar from a pond in New England. Now, this should never happen. This fish would most definitely die over the winter, but it should never happen. If it was a goldfish or something that was a little bit more hardy and it was released into a stream or a pond, it could have a much wider impact than this did. But still, it's something that we should never do as aquarists, and this video is just proof as to what can happen. So come along with me and learn how to be a better aquarist. We're back at my coworker Gary's pond. Say hi, Gary.
How's it going? Sporting the sexy things here, huh?
The waders? They look good. They look good.
Hopefully the wife likes them.
Yeah. So we're feeding the fish here. You just took, what was it, 6-8 wheelbarrows?
Yeah.
Full of water hyacinth out of this pond. It's getting cold, and we don't want all this stuff to rot in the pond because then it's just gonna foul the water. And we're headed into fall here, so the fish are starting to slow down, but we're feeding the fish this morning. And what was it, like a month ago you noticed something strange in the pond?
One of the fish looked kind of funny to me.
Yeah?
As I was feeding them.
Sure.
So, having aquariums in the past, I recognized that, gee, one, it's not a koi, and two, well, that's an Oscar. And Oscars really don't belong in this type of environment.
Yeah, so we're in New England, so this pond is going to freeze over. So there's no way in hell an Oscar is going to survive in this pond. And how'd it get in there?
I think a friendly neighbor just dropped him off.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's good that they didn't drop it off in a stream or a lake and they put it in your pond instead, but definitely bad practice. So you got the waders on this morning. We took all the water hyacinth off the top so we could see into the water, and we got him, right?
We got him.
We got him.
Right over here.
Here he is. Now, he's a little bit slow because the water temperature is pretty cold. But indeed, there was a tropical fish in the pond. And let's see if I can just pull him up here so you can see him a little bit better. There we go.
He's cold.
So we'll let him warm up. We'll put him in my aquarium at home, and then we'll take a look at what the colors look like. And
well,
see what happens.
He had a good summer in here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he.
Summertime was a party for him.
Yeah, I'm sure he really enjoyed the pond.
The open freedom, not a glass enclosed fish tank.
Yeah.
Little Mother Nature.
Plenty of tadpoles and koi food to eat all summer long. But it's getting really cold now, and a tropical fish would not survive in this pond for another week or two. So it's good we got him out when we did.
That is true.
And yeah, like I said, the water's cold enough that you just got in there with the waders and a net, and he just went right in the net. So that was a success. I had the snorkel gear over here in case we had to jump in after him. But no, that was a pretty good result.
Yeah.
So what do we have for koi in here? I know I gave you 3 koi, and that was like a year ago, right?
Yep. The majority of the koi are butterfly koi.
Butterfly koi?
Yep. The majority. The big black and white one is the standard here koi. But you can see by looking in there, you can see the fins.
Yep. And the big orange one there is one that I gave you, right?
Yep.
And is the white and orange one with the butterfly fins another one I gave you?
Yep.
There you go. And you got a box of smaller koi in this past spring, right?
Yeah.
So there's some of those in there as well. It's a little hard to see on the camera because of the glare. We've got our polarized sunglasses on, so it's quite a bit easier.
You probably put your blue blockers in front of that thing.
Oh, maybe.
That might
Let's see if this works. If this doesn't work,
put it right as close to the lens as possible.
oh, that might have helped a little bit. So they're the koi. They're chilling out. They're starting to slow down as well. When they stop feeding, they'll go down for the winter. And they survived last winter, right?
Yep.
So hopefully they will survive this winter as well. But that's a look at the pond in the fall.
We got some redheads sticking up over there.
Yeah, we got some nice plantings. The waterfall.
In the back.
Waterfall's doing a great job. There's pretty good flow still through here.
Yep, looking good.
And there's the pond. So it's survived another year, and we saved the fish. All right. Say goodbye, Gary.
See you later.
All right, guys. So here's the Oscar. He's looking a lot better. This is 3 days later. He still hasn't eaten. Actually, the first 2 days, he just kind of hung out towards the back of the aquarium. Now he's starting to get his appetite and his personality back, and he's chilling out, hanging out with all these angelfish. So we're lucky that we caught this guy in time and that he didn't freeze to death outside, because it is getting very cold. But this is the story. This is exactly what happened, and I don't know exactly who did it, but what happened was someone convinced their parents to get an aquarium. It was probably a little 10-gallon aquarium from Petco or PetSmart, and they thought this fish looked pretty cool. It was probably half this size, and all of a sudden the fish outgrew the tank. The child probably lost interest in the fish, and either the child or the parents, once school started, realized that they weren't going to be able to keep up with this, and they decided to go next door and dump this in Gary's pond without his permission, just walking into his backyard and dumping this fish into his pond. It's something that is probably far too common with the novice fish keeper, but we were lucky in this case to capture and rescue this fish before it passed away over the winter. So here he is. I'm lucky we got him. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with him yet. I'll just make sure that he's in good health. I might give him away at auction, or I might give him his own tank, because now that his appetite's back, he's going to start harassing these angelfish like no tomorrow. So anyways, guys, that's the story. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned a little something. Never release your fish into the wild. You can give them away to a pet store. You can give them away on Craigslist. Sometimes you'll even get store credit or a couple dollars back. But please never release your fish into the wild. Alright, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.